There is something really weird about the all-new LEGO Star Wars Starship Collection Acclamator box. And it has to do with the back of the box, specifically this image here that LEGO chose to use from Attack of the Clones to show off the Acclamator. Except, this isn't a shot from Episode 2. It's not actually part of the movie at all. Now, I had just finished making my review on the Acclamator, and I went and grabbed screenshots from both Episode 2 and the Clone Wars movie for my references from the source material, and then I thought, well, I don't remember seeing that exact shot of the Acclamators in the sky at the ending of the movie. So I went back and watched the ending of Episode 2, where Palpatine and the Senators are overlooking all the clones boarding the Acclamators, and sure enough, that exact shot of the Acclamators in the sky, and they're all kind of facing towards the camera, isn't in the movie. So then to satisfy my curiosity, I went online and I was able to find only a couple semi-good references to this actual shot, one of them being a Wikipedia article about the Imperial Navy base. It's like a Legends article. They have a high-resolution image, the kind of the exact shot that was used in the back of the box, and then I checked the source material for that shot, and it was listed as Star Wars Episode 2 from Screen Themes, which, from what I was able to tell, was like in the early 2000s a way to get cool wallpapers for your desktop computer. I'm not sure whether or not the image was licensed from Lucasfilm or fan-created or however it was from. That was kind of the end of the trail that I was able to come across. But taking a look at the exact image here, you can tell that something looks a little bit off, at least in my opinion it does. Like the Acclamators, the CGI for them doesn't line up with what you see from Episode 2. The like almost lighting and shading on them looks off, and they just look more fake in my opinion than they would in the movie. So then watching Episode 2, I was kind of able to find the exact time, place, or like screenshot where this image was kind of taken from, it looks like, where you can see the way the AT-AT is walking, all of the clones are lined up, and then it just kind of looks to me like the Acclamators were turned around to face the camera, the sky was, like the actual like shot was then made taller, added in the top of some of the skyscrapers, the sky, and then the Acclamators were placed in there too. So it kind of looks like it's a really weird image that was taken from the ending of Episode 2, but isn't quite right, where they just adjusted the Acclamators and tried to make it look cooler. Now, I am certainly giving LEGO the benefit of the doubt that this is some shot from Lucasfilm or Star Wars, that even though it's not in Episode 2, was used maybe for some promotional materials or some other kind of licensed image that was created, because I just think it would be so odd for them to have gone to Google, for example, let's just say, and then taken one of the first results for an Acclamator and then just placed it on the back of the box without actually verifying that it was officially from the source material. That just seems very odd in my opinion, but either way, I do think that the fact that it's not a shot directly taken from Episode 2 is pretty disappointing and a bit sad. I'm not even sure how LEGO gets the images that they use for the box arts, for like the back of the box shots from like the movies or in the instructions manual. I'm not sure if they're given them from like Lucasfilm or Disney. I don't know how that works, to be honest, but either way, I just find this kind of odd and pretty interesting at least. Now, to further prove my point, I have the all-new 2025 Home One Star Cruiser and Ultimate Collector Series TIE Interceptor boxes beside me. On the back of the boxes, just like the Acclamator, like you would expect for the Starship Collection and Ultimate Collector Series sets, you have some shots referencing the source material. For the Home One Star Cruiser, you can find this exact same shot at 48:24 in Return of the Jedi, and for the TIE Interceptor, you can find this shot at 1 hour 35 minutes and 17 seconds. Both of these are directly taken from Return of the Jedi, which both of these sets are based on. So accurate references to the source material in these ones. It's the same thing for the Starship Collection Millennium Falcon. You can find that shot right on StarWars.com that they use on the back of the box. Same for the shot of the Invisible Hand. That's right from the intro of Revenge of the Sith. But this one is the only one that I've been able to personally find, at least, where it's kind of an inaccurate reference to the source material, where it's a shot that's not taken right from Episode 2. Now, one other thing I want to mention is that this doesn't change how phenomenal I think this set is. I think LEGO absolutely nailed the Acclamator's design for the Starship Collection. It's such a beautiful model. They did such a good job with it, and it's personally my favorite set of 2025. And all the benefit of the doubt in the world that this is an official image and everything. Like I said, I don't know how LEGO gets their images and stuff like that, but for me, this kind of video is just discussing how, regardless whether or not it's an official image or not, just the fact that it's not right from Attack of the Clones like you kind of, at first glance, I at least thought it was, I just have found kind of disappointing. And I know some of you guys could care less about the box art for sets or what LEGO throws on the back in terms of referencing the source material. For you, all you care about is the set and how good it actually is. And like I've said, the Acclamator build is brilliant. But for me as a LEGO Star Wars reviewer and someone who genuinely cares about the source material, these things matter to me, and I feel that responsibility to point them out because no one else has talked about it from what I've been able to see. Maybe this is something LEGO has done before if it is a non-official image and they've used it, just other kind of cool shots that they've just found on sets before, and this is just the only example that I personally know of. Whatever it is, I thought it was worth the discussion in the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for all my LEGO Star Wars 2025 set reviews that are up and coming and that I've already made.